Yo guys, welcome back to 400 Media. So today we're doing a car that I've been asking the owner to do for quite some time. Sorry about the wind, but for those who really know me know I love a white old spec Nissan Sentra, and I've been wanting to do this car for quite some time now. And he's the owner of a car wash in Atlantis, so this is a car that I've been wanting to do for quite some time, as I said. So as you guys can probably hear, he's coming. So yeah, welcome to 400 Media. Yo guys, so you join me inside the car with Mr. Jarryd. Mr. Jarryd, how are you?
Alright man, how are you boss?
I'm well. This is the owner of Jay's Washes in Atlantis. And like I said earlier on, if a company normally places ATL, that means there's more branches going to come soon.
Of course.
That's what I said earlier on. Mr. Jarryd, thank you for giving us the opportunity to do your car.
No, thank you man for the opportunity.
It's a pleasure, boss. It's a pleasure. So this is your... What year model is this?
This is a 94 model old spec.
94 model old spec?
Yeah, old spec motorsport edition. Okay. So obviously that's the one with the color-coded bottom end of the bumpers and the side skirts, and it comes out with a dots rim, which I now decided to take off and save it.
ABS?
Ja, ons is met nou ABS koppe, so let's maar go that route.
En hulle sê as jy met ABS dan is jy op goud. As 'n kolom geld.
Yeah, but now you know how it goes, man. If you suffer for beauty.
No. How long do you have the car now, Mr. Jarryd?
Probably around 4 years plus minus. About 4 years. Look, we've done a lot to the car since I've got it. Bought the car in Malmesbury by a good buddy of mine.
Was it VVL?
It was VVL.
Okay.
However, the way I bought it, the VVL part of it was the only thing that's left in this car. So obviously, in terms of suspension, exhaust, everything was changed.
Okay, let's start with suspension. What's done to your suspension?
Okay, so first of all, we did the BCBR. My specs are fogging up. We did the BCBR edition, BC coilovers.
Okay.
We bought that from BCSA in Noordhoek. Okay. And then from there, obviously, the reason why I went the PR series Ranger was because I wanted to go rather. That's the track and street version. So obviously, I like my bends and my stuff. Besides the 400 meters, I like my cornering and so forth. So I needed something that the dampers could handle that.
Yeah, like when you arrived here, we saw you took this bend.
Yeah, no, 100%.
So the car can handle that bend.
Yeah, no. Look, we I don't want to mention speeds, but I mean we can go around bends quite decently. Yeah, so obviously along with that you go the poly bushes front and rear. You go obviously your uprated drive shafts. You go your uprated CVs. You go full on suspension to support everything, because as though you say have top of the line suspension, but then you have weak components.
Yeah, nothing else to support the suspension or the void.
100%, yeah, 100%.
Okay, now we go to the question everyone wants to know. This car is loud from now. What's that today?
So, not a lot of the guys like say stock, but look, I'm going to be honest with it, because the car is sadly for sale. I'm always open with what's done to the car. So we've done headwork to the car, right? Yeah. The intake is stock. The cams is stock. No N1s. No N1s, but there's headwork done to the car. Okay. Alright? So there's headwork done. Other than that, it's completely stock. Now we're gone supporting mods. Obviously, a quality custom-made suspension, and then obviously your custom-made clutch to hold it as well, with our custom-made flywheel as well. And then the best, or my best part of it, was the LSD short ratio gearbox.
Okay.
So that the BCs with the short ratio gearbox together is heaven out of the blocks.
I don't have a clip of this car, and I would preferably not put a clip of the stuff that we do. But I've seen the car on the line, and the car is quite quick.
Yeah, no.
The car is quite quick on the line. Have you had the car on the dyno yet?
Yeah, look, the car has been previously, we took it to JVS. When I just got the car, I wanted the car tuned, because the car was literally road tuned, and we all know road tunes is not the world's best thing to do. That's to get the car going. But I mean, I took the car to JVS Jody to have the car tuned. Nothing wrong with Jody, he's perfect. The car made about 149 kilowatts there.
Okay.
At 205 Newton meters. Bear in mind, it was just a tune, it wasn't a max tune. We did about 85% tune. Yeah. And then obviously we did that just to get the car going, so that we could do all of our other things that we needed to do. The headwork and this and that and that. So once the car was completed, I took the car to my tuner now, which is Craig. Yeah, big shout out to him. That man is world class. So obviously Craig tuned my car in February again. Car made 160 kilowatts, 131 on the wheels, but it comes when we, obviously if you equate that to flywheel, it came to about 159, 160 kilowatts, and then the torque was 249.
For a car without influence, that's decent.
249. Yeah, that is my go-to thing, the torque, right? And then obviously now the day Wednesday that passed, we just went to go check the TPS and this and that and that.
Yeah.
Funny thing is, we used to race at Killarney and this and that and that. We only figure out afterwards. Flat foot, I'm thinking I'm flat, but the car, I'm literally going 85% throttle. I never knew it.
Wow.
Pulling the car now is the first time I'm feeling the car now at 100% throttle.
So even all the cash nights, the races, it wasn't...
All of that was 85% throttle. We never knew. Yeah. We literally only figure out now, because that is obviously supposed to be the first things that you check before you tune. But in our mind, we're just taking it for granted. The car is sorted. Now that, yeah, it should be. And then Craig, which waits, that man is world class. Like I said, he works until 4 o'clock. He waits for me until to get there 6:45 at night. And we're scratching, and then he says, "Hey, buddy, but your throttle is not opening up completely, or your TPS is not showing 100%."
Yeah.
And then we realized, and then we changed the spark plugs. I don't run the normal NGK 60 and 11 stuff that the VE guys run. I run with the BCPs, which handles fuel better. So with that plugged along, we tune the car now to go. And I told him now to cut the map because the map literally goes to 8,000 RPM, and then but straight up. So I told him, look, cut it there. I don't want to go 8.5 down. I don't want to break stuff now, because obviously I don't have valve train and this and that. And so that was enough for me. I said, look, the car's making enough power. The car's pulling. It's fine. It's Lecon fuel. It's,
it's decent.
It's decent, yeah. It's when I want to go out with a mochi and so forth, the car is lekker. And when I want to drive enthusiastically, then it's there. So yeah.
And I've driven with you once or twice.
Yeah.
With the private, and the car is actually strong.
Yeah, no, the car is very much decent for what it is.
Yeah. I haven't driven the car yet, or I'm not going to, because I'm not used to his clutch. This is it's like a switch. It's either on or off.
Yes, 100%.
I can't deal with it. I'm not a racer like that, or experienced like that, if I should say. But the car is extremely nice. They will, obviously, as Jarryd said, the car is for sale. I will put Jarryd's details below with a lot of pictures, and obviously in the cinematics you guys will be able to see. The car is extremely clean. The car is beautiful. I'm in love with the white old spec. I had a friend by the name of Gus. He had a white old spec GT. Every time when I saw that car, I used to drool. I love a white. Even when I saw this car as well. But yeah, Mr. Jarryd, I put a lot of time and money into this car.
Yeah, no.
Okay, I'm not going to ask you what's the price for the car. I'll just put it in the description.
Okay.
Right?
Yeah, no problem. The price is, look, I won't mention the price yet, but It is a bit, some people would say it's a bit steep, but I mean, to be honest with you guys, I spent literally over 100k on this car. It was my childhood dream. It was my high school. I always wanted a STI. If people ask about Jarryd, they would know Jarryd and STI goes together. But so I spent so much money, but look, it's a family thing, and time to move on. There's other dreams that I have. It's one of those things. I hope that the new owner is going to appreciate all that I did to the car, and see why I did all of those things. Car is not fully made for racing. You can race if you want to. It's your thing. The car will. I race myself with the car, but I mean, if you want to use it as a daily, it's perfectly fine. You can go to town every day. You can go to wherever every day. The car won't skip a beat. No. So yeah, that is the biggest thing about the car.
Okay, Mr. Jarryd, again, thank you very much for giving me the opportunity.
Thank you so much, man.
I appreciate it, brother. Thank you, guys. Don't forget to wear your mask. Stay safe. Wash your hands and keep your distance. Thank you.